What's good, people? It's your boy Ralph, and today we're going to do a new show. It's called Fresh Out. We're going to be discussing the top 10 tracks that have been released this week. On my left, I'm joined by
Bences.
And on my right,
it's your boy Nance.
Let's get into it, man.
Alright, cool. So how this show is going to work is that every song is going to have a pointing system. So starting from number 10 will be 1 point, number 9 will be 2 point, number 8 will be 3 point, and so on and so on and so on, until we have our number one track with the most points. So, starting off the show, Nance, what song do you think is number 10?
To kick this off, for me personally now, and no one at me in the comments, is Rack 5 Hop Out. Now, I know you're probably thinking, what's this guy on? But it's a personal opinion. Obviously, to me, the song, like, it didn't resonate with me. I wasn't really feeling it. You know, like, when I listen to music, I like to obviously get in the zone and feel like I'm there, sort of thing, and all that other stuff. But it didn't speak to me personally. That's just it in a nutshell.
As a Draw fan, I very much disagree. But my top, as a Draw fan, obviously I disagree with what he said. But my 10 is the Fecky and Headie song. I just don't really like the whole singing thing. Like, it works to an extent. You know, I like DBE and whatnot, but this is a different kind of singing. I don't really see how it doesn't really flow for me.
Personally, I'll put it in number 10, 6, 7, Badness. The reason why I put them on number 10 has nothing to do with anything bad. It's just refreshing to see them. It's been a while since they've been in the game, and they came up with a new feature, a Jamaican guy, and it's something nice and refreshing. Especially the reason why they hit number 10 is Dimsy. His flow on the song was really nice. I'm saying, come with something different. I'm saying, and you can't really go wrong.
So, at number 9, I've put Desi. What was it called again?
Nobody move.
So at number 9, I put Desi, Nobody Move. Now, Desi, personally, I think he's a good artist. You know, he's coming out on the solo thing. The only thing for me is just like his clarity. Like, he's got flow, he's got punchlines here and there, but it's just the clarity in his voice. If he works on that a bit more, then yeah, I'd have put him up a bit higher in the ranking. But right now, for me, it's a number 9.
Personally, for me, my number 9 is Gigs and Tiny Boost. Now, the only reason why I say this is because obviously it's a little bit controversial, but I just don't really mess with. I just don't really like Gigs. Like, I don't really resonate with him. Let me just say like that. Especially in the new upcoming sort of era, I don't really see his sound just doesn't. Yeah, man.
Respectfully, I have to disagree with that comment that my friend just made here. But for me, number 9, I'm gonna have to put Desi as well. Nothing too bad. It's just that it's nice track for the year. Started off good, and I mean, it's got a lot of replay value that I could probably listen to again. That's the reason why I'm putting it at number 9.
First.
Okay, at number 8, I put DBE, Make You Smile. Now, there's nothing against DBE, like, it's a good track, innit? But I've never really been into like the auto-tune thing, and like it's just not me, innit? But it's a good track. I listened to it once, but it's number 8 for now. So I can really say.
My number 8, I'm gonna have to give it to 6, 7 Badness. Only reason why I agree with Benny is because like it doesn't. I don't know. Cool. So obviously they're kind of the pioneers of this stuff. They kind of helped the UK drill scene and whatnot, but that track in particular, I don't really see the feature on it. I can't remember his name, but it doesn't really make sense to me. I'm a hardcore drill fan, and I just don't see how it just doesn't gel for me still.
So for me, number 8, I've got Rack 5 Hop Out. This one's a kind of unexpected one, something I just clicked onto, and I tended to like it. So I was thinking, yeah, man, you've done his thing on this track. And it was different to see him on a solo track because they normally do tracks all together. So him to shut on the whole track by himself, yeah, man, a firm number 8 spot.
Okay, at number 7, I'm putting Fecky featuring Headie. Now, obviously, Headie, when it comes to the hooks, you know what I'm saying, he does his thing, innit? Fecky, yeah, man, Fecky's been about, doing his thing, but like, I feel like for the same reason, Benny, no, was it you who said that Gigs isn't relevant?
I didn't say he wasn't relevant, bro. I said right now it doesn't resonate, man, in the scene currently.
Yeah, so I feel like that applies to Fecky more than Gigs, to be honest with you, because Gigs, like, when it comes to music, yeah, he obviously opened the UK music thing. He opened the doors for a lot of man. Like, you can't take that away from him. So I think that was disrespectful, fam. I'm a bit burnt about that, but you know what I'm saying.
You man, I rate gigs. I didn't say I don't rate gigs in
Let us know what you think in the comments, innit? But yeah, as I'm saying, Fecky featuring Highly, that's my number 7. Yeah.
My number 7 is gonna have to be Desi. Now, just like you said, bro, it's the clarity for me. Like, there's certain times where he doesn't seem to get his words out as he should. And for me personally, I feel like if I was in the studio with him or something, I'd make him redo a few of the words, redo a few verses, just because it's like, it's your craft, innit? So why not? And I'm not getting onto him because that's why he's in the top 10, not the top 50, top 100. You know what I'm saying? So I rate this thing very highly. Very good artist. Just, yeah.
Yeah, just one more thing to say on that. You know, I feel like it's probably the speed of the beat. You know what I'm saying? On Draw, you got to rap fast. You know, you're trying to keep all your words into one thing. So sometimes it's hard to say the last word, innit?
I heard
But it's a vibe, innit? At the end of the day, innit? Everybody has a reason for listening to music. But yeah, personally, my number 7, I'm putting Highly and sorry, gone off my head.
Fecky.
Highly and Fecky. The reason why I put Highly and Fecky is that Fecky is not irrelevant. As you've been seeing recently, a lot of drill artists put Fecky in his rap. Like, you know, they always say boom boom bang, always bigging up Fecky's thing. You know what I'm saying? He's a legend in this game. You know what I mean? He deserves his hats and his dues and whatnot. Highly, Hook King, Western. You know what I'm saying? You put Highly on the tune, you're certified to have a good hook.
100%.
It depends on the banger. You know what I'm saying? So this is a good track. You know what I'm saying? So for that reason, I'm going to put them at number 7.
At number 6, just missed out on the number 5, man. I'm putting Mitch featuring Back Row G. What's the name of that track again? What was it?
You're taking the...
What was the name of
The track called Crossroads.
The track was so hard, yeah. I forgot to look at the name of the track, innit? But like, what was it called again?
Crossroads.
Crossroads. You see what it is, yeah? Mitch done his thing. Back Row G always does his thing. Cause the way he just comes in with the script, I don't even know what it is, but when he raps, it's like he's rapping in ad-libs, innit? And it's different. Like, it's not something that you see too commonly, or you don't really see anywhere else in the rap scene like that. So, I mean, it's always a vibe when Back Row G is on the track. So, yeah, man, for me, that is number 6. Just missed out number 5, car. Like, I was rating Mitch's thing, but I don't really listen to him too tough. I'm not going to pretend like I do. But, like, for me, that brought it down a bit because I was getting used to sound. But, yeah.
Obviously, I very much disagree with him. Okay. I'm not going to talk about what he just said. Whole lot of bull. But anyway, my 6?
Yeah. That was my 6, yeah.
My 6 is Rack 5. Hop Out. Now, as a Draw fan, you have to appreciate what he's done with this track. Like, the energy, the vibe. The video wasn't as bad as I thought it would be because, like, when it's Draw, it's not really... Normally, they don't really try as much in it. But it's not a bad video. Nothing compared to what M. Honcho and Headie 1 did, but we'll talk about that one later. But yeah, appreciating the drill in that one. The energy was crazy. Like, I could listen to that on repeat. Maybe it's because I'm biased because I'm a drill fan, but yeah, Rack 5, did your thing still.
So for this one, what I'm going to be putting is Back Row G and Mitch for this one, Crossroads. Just solely on the basic factors that with Back Row G, I'm kind of getting used to the same type of sound. But obviously, it's nothing bad because that's his avenue and his lane. But I feel like with the Jota, he could probably do a little bit more. Cause I've seen him do other things on these other tracks where he did a bit more. Whereas Mitch came on this track sturdy, like he came in aggressive, you know what I'm saying, stern. You can hear his voice clear, the clarity was there, and the visuals were clean as well, you know what I'm saying. So for this, I'll give Crossroads a firm number 6 point.
Now, what other track would you say that obviously Back Row G did his thing in, like that he could have,
bro?
For me, what put me onto Back Row G was his tune with Ambush and PA Salute.
Yeah.
So like them type of tracks there in it, you know what I'm saying, like where you do your thing. I feel maybe this type of beat you might have to use sometimes, innit, you know what I'm saying, but it's hard right now, you know what I'm saying. Things are getting a bit repetitive, you know what I'm saying.
But that's good though, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like, bro, if you're talking about repetitive, yeah, then let's talk about Russ.
But
you can't tell me that's not repetitive.
But obviously, you see with Russ, he's got a winning formula. You can't compare them two.
Yeah, you can say that this is his formula,
like,
bro.
I'm not even trying to like be rude to any of them, but Russ and them and Black Reggie are not on the same level.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying that.
So you couldn't say repetitive to Russ because Russ has got number one.
Yeah, and I rate it very highly.
Obviously, once again, not being rude, Black Reggie don't have a top 40. Do you know what I'm saying?
Fairs.
So,
but as you said,
he can repeat. He's not going to be that level. You know what I'm saying, innit? Russ can repeat, and he'll be top 40, top 20, getting signed. You know what I'm saying, different levels.
I don't do that to Black Reggie. Like, if he could get there eventually.
You said, what about Russ?
I feel like he would.
You asked about Russ. I have to show you about Russ.
Russ has done his thing. Like, Russ started early. Remember, he started early when Jules first came to UK. Remember, he started like 2017 and 16 maybe.
You see, everyone's career is different. Russ fell off at one point. You know what I'm saying? He came back on. You know what I'm saying? And when he came back on, he shut it down. Do you know what I'm saying? People thought after Keisha and Becky was done, he came back and dropped body and he's doing these other things as well. And obviously, everyone's getting into the, repetitive. Please tell me what's different between body, Keisha and Becky and Gunlean, bro. There's not much different in it.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. It's his winning formula. Nah, he doesn't need collabs. He doesn't need collabs.
When he collabs with T.O. Wayne, that's when he's gone by then already. But like, when he collabed with T.O. Wayne, that was it. Alright then, let's get into the meat of this now. Number 5, I got Central C, Khabib. Now, hear me out here. Obviously, I listened to the track and I listened to it again. Visuals on point. The beat, I was feeling the beat. The bars for me were like, do you know what I'm saying? It's just your everyday drill bars, in it for me personally. Like, I mean, it didn't, like, lyrically, it didn't really stand out to me too much, but like, it's one of them tracks here. Like, if I listen to you, like, I want to see the video as well. But it's Central C has been doing this thing, so I can't really take that away from him. So that's why, for me, he makes the top 5 in it.
First, my 5th, I'm gonna agree with him. Central C, Khabib. Now, for me, what kind of didn't gel with me, cool. So you've got Central C and his flows and his everyday, you know, what makes him Central C. And then you've got the instrumental. Now, I've heard someone else in the instrumental, and this is not to compare them, but I just don't feel like this is an instrumental that he should have jumped on. You know what I mean? Like, the beat, the instrumental's cold, the bars are cold, but together it didn't work for me. You know what I mean? Like, the beat is very drill. Like, if you guys have heard, who was it? Gully and LR. The way they jumped on the beat was crazy. Obviously, they're not going to get as much recognition because they're not Central C, but I just think they did a bit better. And it's not a comparison, it's just I don't see him on this type of beat.
Gully's more like sort of cruddy though, isn't it? So
yeah,
when it comes to the drill thing that he can...
Exactly.
I feel like it's just what you like to listen to, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? What type of fan you are. If you're a hardcore drill fan, you will love it. Do you know what I'm saying? Innit? Them type of tunes there. Personally, for me, at number 5, I've got Gigs and Tiny Boost. Simply for the fact that it's a good track, do you know what I'm saying? I feel like the reason I put it there is for the link up, do you know what I'm saying? This track is for the people, do you know what I'm saying? A lot of people have been waiting for a track like this to come forward, and they've got it. But for me, it's not something I'll go back and listen to, but it's something I can appreciate, do you know what I'm saying? In terms of the factor of legendary factors that condemn to are both legends in the game. They're pioneers, someone that started, let's say, the rap thing in the South. And obviously they've done it globally within the UK, and now Gig's gone on to America. So for him to come back and do a track with Tiny Boost, you know what I'm saying? That's why it's like my number top 5.
Yeah, big facts.
Yeah. But when you really put a top 5, it's not replay value, bro.
It's like...
It's your top 5, you know?
I know, this is my top 5. So this week, out of the tracks that drop, he's number 5, isn't it? Like,
but you wouldn't even replay it, though.
But,
what's the point?
But I appreciate it, though. And I appreciate it more than the other tracks. Like, the other tracks, I wouldn't listen to it like that, but... The Gigs thing, which I'm saying.
See, the thing is, to make top 5, you don't have to have replay value. It's about when you hear it, it does, how like the impact it has on you.
Bro, if it's got impact on you, you're going to listen to it again, no?
Not always, fam. It's not always like that.
Bro, so you're gonna hear a song, it's gonna touch your heart, and then you're gonna listen to it once, and then you're gonna leave it there, bro.
It's too emotional, fam.
Come on, man.
So what are you saying? What are you saying? Flipping. Let me give you an example. Like Cardi B song that you listen to, you think what?
Which like what?
Let's say like what's that? What song does she?
What?
Yeah,
bro.
Are you gonna add it to your phone?
No,
So why?
bro. But that's
You
different though.
listen to it though.
Because you have to, bro. It's in every like.
Exactly. This is one of them songs. As the
So
UK,
you're gonna hear this song.
I'm going to go on the song because I know who Giggs is. I know Tiny Boost.
Okay, I'm not listening to Cardi B because she's Cardi B. I don't listen to Cardi B
Why do
anyway.
you listen to it then?
Because it's everywhere, bro.
And because why? She's Cardi B.
But me personally, no, that's not. I don't listen to the song. I hear it on Snapchat. I hear it on social media in general. I hear it in clubs, bro. Like.
And the same thing, I saw the Giggs song on Snapchat, I saw it on YouTube.
Are you going to hear it in clubs?
I don't know. I mean, they don't play them type of tunes.
Very unlikely. Very unlikely.
But personally, my top 5, that is their energy. You get it?
I hear
Moving.
Say no more. Case argued.
Case dismissed.
Number 4, yeah. For me, Giggs and Tiny Boost. Now, it just brought back a bit of nostalgia for me, obviously, because like that whole SN1 era, the PYGs and all that stuff, that's the music I grew up listening to, innit? So obviously to see these two collab again after so many years, like even seeing them in the music video together, it's just like, right, this takes me back, innit, to like college days and all that stuff. So yeah, man, for me, that's number 4. Obviously the bars, yeah, it's what you'd expect from a Giggs and Tiny Boost track, innit? Like, you know, just that slow rap. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy, innit? It's talking about what they've been through, all that stuff. So, yeah, Giggs, obviously, we all know, like, Giggs can go harder than, I personally feel Giggs can go harder than he has been recently, but, you know, so he's done his bit, so he's just chilling. Tiny Boost, it's coming with that hunger, you know, fresh out. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. I was feeling that track, number 4. Yeah,
I lie.
Alright, cool. So, my number 4 is Central C, Khabib. The visuals were nice for the video and all that stuff, but I feel like it's getting a bit repetitive with Central C. Like, don't get me twisted, the song was alright, but it's just the same old, really and truly, innit? But you can't really kill the winning factor. Like, he's done well doing what he's been doing. You have a good beat, say generic draw lines, and I mean, you've got a recipe of a good track. You know what I'm saying? He's just nice. You've got the drip in the video. He's got a good like, landscape where he is. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It looks like good stuff in it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's why I'm gonna put at number 4.
For me, I'm gonna go with Mist. Mist.
Yes.
Yeah, for me, I'm gonna go with Mitch featuring Backrow G. The reason for that is just Backrow G's energy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, since... You know what I'm saying? Like, that's got replay value to me. And one thing I rate about Mitch is just, obviously, being Londoners...
I always talk about replay value. Right?
Bro, yeah, because that's what makes a track, bro. Don't you think, bro? That should make a track. That's what I think should be... That you should rank it based on that sort of stuff. Yeah, so... One reason why I rate Mitch's thing so highly is because he's not a Londoner. Do you know what I mean? And that's even one reason why I think his thing blew up so crazy as well. Because it's different. Like, you don't hear this every single day. UK drill is filled with Londoners. So when you're hearing Mitch with a Londoner, it's like, right, okay, there's a clear difference. You know what I'm saying? So the bars he came with, the energy he came with was nuts already, but the accent just makes it that different. Getting into the nitty gritty of things now, we're gonna get into the top 3.
Come on.
This is where it's really going down. Now, for me personally, I'm gonna have to put DBE, Make You Smile. Now, DBE, you know, they've...
Sweet boy, fam.
Yeah, listen, a little bit of a sweet... Hey. They've been in the game for a while, you know, they always deliver, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing new. And, I mean, really and truly, is it really surprised that they're in my top 3? If they're not in your top 5, then I think there's a bit of a problem. But, you know, yeah, DB.
I've got to agree with my brother here with DBE and AJ Tracy. Like, obviously, I've heard the track beforehand on their album. And obviously, they released the visuals. The visuals are looking sweet and that, which I'm saying.
Cool,
like, you can't really go wrong with DBE music video with the budget they got. Like, it just, what I'm saying? And the song that there's not much to you to say. Like, the top 3 spot is confirmed for this, but yeah.
Okay, cool. Number 3 for me be that 6-7 track that came out featuring Javilani. Now for me, yeah, I know people are not everyone's gonna agree with my list. I don't care in it, but obviously that track for me, yeah, I thought it was hardcore. Obviously, it's brought the Yardman flex into it. Do you know what I'm saying? Dimsy was nice in it. I liked the beat. Do you know what I'm saying? Monkey was good in it as well. Like for me, I'm a 6-7 fan. 6-7, they're pioneers of this drill thing. Let's not forget. So I mean, it's I give them their flowers in it, man. I thought it was a good track still.
Fairs.
I hear it still, but you never comment on them ones there.
Yeah, man, I won't lie. It's not even
teach their own, man. Teach their own.
It's not even at that, bro. Alright, number 2. For me personally, based off the video alone, yeah, you gotta give it to M Huncho. M Huncho and
Headie 1, come on.
Headie 1, yay. Apologies. You, man, the video alone, like, if we're talking production value, you've got to give it to them.
I need to know how much they spend on that, because that video looks serious, man.
Bro,
Serious.
I'm even scared to think about numbers. I'm scared, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Are you agreeing, though?
What you saying?
number 2.
What's your number 2? You got that number 2 as well?
I got my number 2 already, don't worry, man. But
we're agreeing that. I'm not.
There you go.
I'm agreeing
like,
with you, innit?
Yeah.
But like, it's not number 2 for me.
Okay, like that. Okay.
Not number 2 for
Say
me,
nothing.
bro.
That could only be
We'll get
one
to
thing, but yeah. But yeah, number 2, Headie 1 and M Huncho, them two link up. I've seen them link up a couple of times on the albums and stuff, but this one was something different. Like I didn't see this link up coming, so when I've heard it, I've seen the visuals, I'm like,
Bro,
yeah, man.
it's
I did
gotta
that
be in
straight
there.
Spotify
There you go.
like songs. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man.
Number 2 for me was Russ. What's that track called again?
Calypso,
that's it.
Reggae
Russ
Calypso.
Calypso. Yeah. Russ, good artist. He's done his thing. He's got multiple bangers, but for me, he sounds the same in every track. that is honestly just it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he's a good artist. He's a good artist, definitely. But yeah, that's what I have to say.
And this is the thing I don't get, yeah. If you're saying it sounds the same, but bro, if it's worked, if it's got your number 1,
Bro, it's
why would you not do it again, bro?
It's worked. That's what I'm saying. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Then-
It sounds good. But I'm talking about me, bro.
Preference, yeah.
Preference.
I hear it.
Preference.
The charts, let the charts do with that. But
And there's a reason why he got a number 1 in it.
yeah, because he's got
the winning formula,
he
bro.
appeals to the masses, innit? Like he's got that sort of sing along flow, innit? So bear in mind when you're releasing music, yeah, your main consumers is gonna be kids and females, fam. You know what I'm saying, man? I think that's what I think.
Russ, bro.
No, when it comes to music, your main
I feel like
females, fam.
females and kids support people with
Yeah.
music more. Do you know what I'm saying? They're willing to spend the money, whereas no, like, why am I going to spend that? I mean, why am I going to support another man? Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? I can just put that money in my pocket. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's a bit difficult sometimes, but yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but it's a good track. Number 2, not number 1 for me. But number 2.
So what is your number 1 then?
My number 1 is Headie 1 featuring M Huncho. Now, it just did everything for me. It had the visuals. Let's talk about the visuals.
I'll
for a
give it to
second,
you.
man. These man were in the trenches. They were in the trench. Like, you know, you guys talk when you're in the streets. You're in the these man were in the trenches.
They're showing you the
Showing
real life
real
trenches.
But I feel that was the whole point of that was obviously to sort of like juxtapose it to the streets. Sort of like, you know, I'm in the trenches out in the war zone. Like the streets is a war zone. We're out in the trenches, in it. So I feel like that was the comparison they were getting at. See shots flying above them and everything like that. The visuals alone.
No, I saw like the behind the scenes, man. That the explosions, fam. They're real explosions, bro. It's not no CGI, bro. This is real life explosions. Things are falling from the sky and that, fam. They did their thing still.
They risked their lives to give us this good production.
And this is what I feel like that's one thing that makes an artist, bro. It's not just, you know, you've got the songs, but you're actually trying in the music videos. You're trying to bring out good quality in everything that you do. But my number 1.
No, wait. Because I was just talking about the visual, so it makes you think, oh, this guy watched the video, he didn't hear the like, and obviously, like M Huncho, like, he's just on this like, what would you say his genre is anyway? Like, what would you call it?
I don't know. He's just all like, you know, like how you got you know how you got the Marleys doing the auto tunes. He's on that type of flex, but I'm saying he's the pioneer. Like him and Name Smalls really created that type of sound. You know what I'm saying, innit? But like, you just put M Huncho in his own lane. Like no one really can touch M Huncho when he's doing his thing. You know what I'm saying?
No one really.
UK rap, you can say because he raps as well. Don't get it twisted. M Huncho's got bars. Like,
Headie one, he's just got that laid back flow. You know what I'm saying? He's just kept.
He's what added the finesse.
That's his persona, though.
That's it.
His persona.
Sugar on the icing, you know what I'm saying?
He gives you his cat, just laid back, says what he says, and then keeps it moving. Yeah, man. Number one for me, man. Like that song. Yeah.
My number one, obviously, is a little bit different. I put Rush's thing at number one. Winning formula, energy, pioneered. He literally made that dance, the Gunley, you know what I'm saying? Like, and he's always going to be remembered for it. I remember my group chat, we're talking about, like, Michael Jackson, how we're talking about Michael Jackson and why one reason why he kind of blew so much because of his dancing. Also, I'm not comparing him to Russ, but Russ has brought a dance and it's global, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we only have to give props to him, bro.
What, do people still gunning?
Yeah,
kind of, but like obviously it's
not really like that, fam.
Obviously, you're not listening to gun lean to actually be gun leaning, but you can gun lean to anything, bro. Bro, I gun lean fam on the road.
Don't hit the wrong person. But obviously, recently, like you can see the US has got a big influence in the UK in it. Whereas like we're kind of not copying them, but we've got their formula in us. You know what I'm saying, we're also doing what they're doing. You know what I'm saying, and Russ has got that look where it's like, yeah, man's getting lit with the man there, man's in the shopping centre. If you look at these American videos, they're all getting litty recently, innit?
Yeah.
This whole thing of getting sturdy where it's like, you're breaking a move, innit? You know what I'm saying? And Russ, when he breaks the move, like, I'll be real, he can dance, like, he can dance,
bro.
Definitely.
And in the UK, one thing I've realised, like, especially with TikToks and that, is that if you want your song to blow or something, you got to have like a little dance to it, you know what I'm saying, innit? And that's what he's doing with all these songs. You can dance to Russ's songs, you know what I'm saying? Man can get lit to Russ's song. You're gonna
You can gun lean to his songs.
It's lit, it's up vibe, innit? But one thing, the reason why I really like this song is like he started his new record label or whatnot, and he's put all the man them in there. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not just Russ in it. Do you know what I'm saying? It's showing you like, right, man's also got other people around me that can do this thing, and they all shell it on the track in it. So when you get bored of Russ, you got Bunny there to back it, and you got my man there also to back it as well. So yeah, man.
And even in the music video, you can see how he interacts with fans, for example. And I just rate it like, as an artist, it's just one of those things that you've got to do, man.
Yeah.
So, we finally come down to the top 3 of the show. Our first ever episode of Fresh Out. We've got our final 3. And it's a tie.
Crazy to me.
We've got Central C, Khabib, as well as the DBE. If you guys could put number 1 and number 3, who would you put? Just one.
Me personally, I'd have to put DBE thing there still.
Nance, what are you saying?
What? Just one at number 3.
Yeah.
He deserves it. Well, obviously, I rated DBE kind of low, innit? So it's gonna be Central C. This is just personal opinion. Man.
Makes sense.
I'm saying, obviously, they made a track together, but this time I'm just gonna have to sound with my people. The best duo in the UK, DBE still. So, I thought we can say what? Number 3, DBE.
We're gonna have to give it to them still.
Yeah, it is.
If we have to choose, we have to give it to them. But it's a tie in it, so it is what it is. So at number 2, we've got M Huncho and Headie 1 with Warzone, and I don't think that's really disputable.
Nah, it's well deserved.
It's well deserved, you know what I'm saying? It could have went either way.
I would personally put that at number 1, innit? Like, just, they had the whole package. What? Not mad at that.
And to be very fair, there's actually only 1 point in it. So we give it to the winners, or winners.
The winners.
Russ, Bunny, and is it YV?
Yeah, YV.
You man did your thing.
Yeah, man.
Reggae and Calypso.
Hard tune.
Dumb.
Dance.
Dumb.
Lit. You know what I'm saying?
Catch me dancing to that one still.
Well, how are you feeling about that one? Touching number 1. How are you feeling about that?
Touching number 1. Yeah, man, obviously, give the song its flowers, man. They did their thing, innit? They did their thing. Russ, for me, like I said, is a bit repetitive. Like, the flow, that's like, it's not to take away from anything, innit? It's just an opinion.
But yeah, you guys, that marks the end of this episode. Catch us again next week. Make sure you comment down below if you agree, disagree, what order would you have put it in, and also let us know if there's any upcoming tracks that you know, upcoming artists that you believe we should put in for next week. And yeah, anything else you want to say?
I say any tracks that even you probably missed, let us know that what tracks you feel like should have been in the top 10 as well. Do you know what I'm saying? If you feel like our list is wrong, do you know what I mean? Let us know, do you know what I mean? Get us, our socials will also be there as well. And make sure you tune in same time next week.
Like, comment, subscribe. Bow, 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 bow.